So we're going to cook a rack of ribs, pork ribs in the BERTHA oven. What you can do is you can, if you've, for example, had a really big day of barbecuing and you've had friends round and so on, and you want to do a very, very slow cook, you can use the residual heat from the BERTHA. So initially it will still be quite hot for many hours after you've used it. But when the temperature starts to dip, what you can do is place your pork ribs that have been marinated in a number of things, whatever your preference is, and then you just slide that inside. What you can do is create a protective barrier of maybe some tin foil or so on, so you haven't got the direct heat. Or what you can do is push the ribs over to one side and push all of the fire into the corner away from the pork rib. And also another thing you can do is put a metal container with water inside, so that will regulate the heat inside the BERTHA. And then you can close that and leave that just to cook out for 3 to 4 hours, depending on how you like your ribs to fall from the bone. It's another example of how great the BERTHA is. Okay, so we're going to cook this rack of ribs in the BERTHA oven on about 150 for about 3 to 4 hours. On the top rack, just leave the door closed, wait for the temperature to come down and check it in 3 to 4 hours. So what we're going to do is we're just going to cook the asparagus. So what you can do is just bunch them up in your hand like that, make sure that they're going vertical against the bars. Just place those, spread them all out. Later on you can just draw the grill out and take them out straight away. And then again, you might want to just pull this one out, just a fraction. To place your leeks on. Right, so you just want to do, I've boiled these leeks for about 3 to 4 minutes and split them in half and wash them. And you just want to lay them just straight down on the skin side down first. And then these will just grill really, really nicely. And what you can do if you want to have a bit of fun is just stick a bit of rosemary onto the fire, and again that will add a lot of flavour. And depending on where your fire is inside the BERTHA, whether it's in the middle or the back, just be aware that that's where you're going to get a lot of the heat hitting the fruits and the vegetables. So you may want to spread your flame when you're cooking. And you just want to close the door. These really won't take very long at all. Think of it as like cooking vegetables in boiling water. You know, they're going to take 3 to 4 minutes maximum. And when you take them out. Okay, now so it's been 3 or 4 minutes. We'll just have a little inspection of the asparagus and the leeks. What you can do is just peel them back a little bit, have a little look. Spread, maybe move the asparagus around a little bit. It's good to move things around when you're cooking vegetables like this. And also, when the vegetables are kind of halfway cooked, they'll carry on cooking when they come out because the heat is so intense. So don't be afraid of just kind of like cooking your vegetables on a fire like this, just a little bit less than you normally would. And also you can shift things around into hotter places once things have got lots of heat inside of them. As you can see, you know, the ends of the leeks are starting to caramelise and brown. So, stick that there. Okay, so the leeks and asparagus now are ready. Just pull the tray out. What you want is that caramelisation, you know, of it on the outside, so they go a little bit crispy, kind of like that. You can also do something very similar with spring onions and any green vegetables really, maybe not broccoli and so on, but most vegetables you can get, aubergines and courgettes. Obviously the skin will come off if you're not careful. The asparagus, you can feel the asparagus when they're cooked, so just you press them a little bit and they're kind of caramelised and dark on the outside. And if you want, and you're a little bit worried about cooking on heat in the Bertha that's too hot, you can just take your rack and just put it a little bit higher, you know, and it gives you a little bit more flexibility in how you're cooking. And that's it.